schedule that there are a lot of holes, and that's intentional. You'll see these design your own session spots throughout where we're hoping that you guys will come to the conference. Those conference attendees will help us fill those gaps. So it's kind of a conference, unconference mix. So there's some pre-planned things so that you can go back to your boss and say, hey, here's something that I definitely want to see. And by the way, there might be some other really interesting things that are going to be on the schedule as well. So come and pitch your session. That happens the morning of, on the second day on June 6th. And you'll be able to throw out an idea. Maybe it's something you really want an answer to. And we can get some people in the room to help you out with that. So that's the design your own session part. So we hope that you all come and participate. We're super excited about this year's conference. So just want to make sure you all were aware of that. And then for those of you that are new to NCTech4Good, maybe you don't know what we're all about, but we're basically a monthly meetup. We meet every third Wednesday night, mostly here. Sometimes it's social, we go somewhere else. But UNCTV has been very great to us as a sponsor to allow us to meet here, and kudos to Jamie for helping us work that out. Thank you. And what we do is basically we're a group of nonprofits and consultants working with nonprofits for the good of technology and for bettering our organizations because of it. So we're about 600 or so members on Meetup. So our community is pretty large, even though sometimes our meetups don't show that. But each time, you know, it's just different based on the topic. So we're glad that you're here tonight and want to share things that you all know about video, and hopefully you'll learn a little bit too. So we're all volunteer run. There's several people around the table that help to make this all work. Judy is our fearless leader over there. She's keeping us all going. But there are other faces too. So we've got myself and Nancy and Jean over there. So lots of help. We wouldn't be able to do it without them. So thanks to them too.
Same team runs the conference.
Yes, yes. So it's kind of difficult to throw a conference with no staff. But we do it pretty well. And it's quite amazing to see it all in action. So we're excited for that to come. So any questions about that?
Is there a cost to it?
For the conference, yes. Our meetups are free, but if you like to pitch in a donation for pizza or drinks, that's perfectly acceptable. For conference, we have passed our early bird rate. So early bird rate was $75 for day one, $75 for day two. We're now at $100 per day.
Until May 30th.
Until May 30th. So you've got till next Thursday,
125.
and then it goes up to 125. So definitely do it before then.
It's a bargain.
Yes.
It is a bargain.
It's at the Friday Center. The food is good. It's a really great place.
Yes, so
You could probably get $125 of chocolate chip cookies off the birthday.
probably good.
But please don't.
Boiled eggs. I think they have boiled eggs in the morning.
It is nice to have a little protein buffet, I will say that. But they do snacks throughout the day. Lunch is provided. And then we also have a reception the night, that Friday night. So we hope that you'll stay for that. Beer and wine are provided as well as some hors d'oeuvres. So.
And there's a social Thursday night at the Marriott Courtyard.
And we provide some snacks and goodies there too.
Yep.
So hope you'll join us for all those social things too. All right, so tonight we're talking about video, and several of us from the meetup have gone to NCTech4Good. No, we're at NCTech4Good. Have gone to N10, which is the National Technology Enterprise Network. They're a national nonprofit that focuses specifically on technology for nonprofits. And they do jointly with YouTube and a couple other groups something called the Do-Gooder Awards. And so I thought we'd look at a couple of those videos just because it's going to set the tone. I'd like to kind of look at them. Each of them, they win for different reasons. Sometimes it's because they're short. Sometimes it's because they're emotional. Sometimes it's because, you know, they're humorous or funny, or they just kind of catch you. And I am by no means a video expert, so I know some of you around the room know way more than I do. So I'm going to rely on you for that. And we've got Jamie here. We've got Bill over there. I know that there are some other people that have done this. Axel right there with People's Channel. So I'm gonna rely on you all too to share your expertise, and anybody actually, let's do this. Let's start going around the room and introduce yourselves. One, because we have a lot of newcomers, and then two, tell us a little bit about why you're here tonight and what your interest is in video. Maybe something you're hoping to learn, or maybe something that you've done that you want to share. I'm going to start with you.
Hi, my name is LaToya Williams. I work at Cotton Incorporated. Most of you would know us by the Fabric of Our Lives commercials. We're a nonprofit headquartered in Missouri. Most people don't know that.
Yeah.
And I have no. I have been doing I work in the market research division of our company, and I've been wanting to bring more interactivity to our market research studies. We have typically done a lot of text-based publications and reports, and I've just started to animate some of our market research data, and I'm looking into some live action videos related to it as well. So when I saw the topic, it was in my interest area that I've been exploring for the past few months, and I wanted to come out.
Thank you.
Also, Skip and Judy. Mark Smith. I volunteer with the Community Church in Chapel Hill and the UUA Association in the southeast part of the U.S. We have a couple of websites we maintain, and there are a few embedded videos there. I've been working with particular Camtasia Studio for the past few years when we put out their new release. Worked with it years ago with my kid, she was in high school, and it was interesting then, but actually it's much more interesting now as a semi-pro package for creating things like YouTube type videos, but that have indices that are built in and easy to manipulate. So I wanted to hear if there were any other experiences along that line here from the assembled group here. And we proposed it for a session there, but Don Crawford and Brian Crawford are on there for 2 sessions, so we'll see if we can't do an on-conference session there.
Awesome.
My name is Allison Stafford. I am a instruction designer, trainer, technical writer. I do a lot of work within the nonprofit world. I worked for many years for RTI International, and I both do some paid and some volunteer for Planned Parenthood and for the Science House at NC State, and for particularly in the green energy arena, NC Green Power. So I keep being at these events where no one's capturing things, and I'm wanting to save it and to have more to promote the activities that these guys are doing. I've played with it just a little, but I don't know enough. So I'm here to learn as much as I can.
Okay.
My name's Axel Foley. I am the Executive Director of the People's Channel and Durham Community Media. We're the local nonprofit public access TV station and media learning centers for Durham, Chapel Hill, and the surrounding area. And we make videos for nonprofits. We have a production services arm that goes out and makes the kind of videos that we're probably going to watch. But I'm also interested in finding out and learning about what other people are doing. This is the first time I've come to the meetup, and pretty good so far. I dig it. Thanks.
Thank you.
You said he was a long-time listener, first time.
We have a lot of stalkers in our group. We call them stalkers. They just want to see what we're doing. They don't necessarily care to come. No, I'm just kidding. Eventually we get them out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
Right.
Gene. I'm Jean Allen. I went to the conference that was offered NCTech4Good about, I don't know, maybe it was the first one, maybe it was the second one. It changed my life because it was like, wow, people doing nonprofit work and technology. And I was much more for the nonprofit world than technology, but I was curious and interested, and it was just like, wow, a whole new world opened up, and it was people who were talking both languages, so it's just very exciting to me, and I stayed more involved, and I'm here because I just want to learn how to use video, mostly for testimonials for either services I provided or services for the classes that I teach with the Duke Nonprofit Program, because people say things, and it's like, I see them online, like, well, that's interesting, we should do that. So I want to learn how to do it.
I'm Nancy Rose. I work with the NC Center for Public Policy Research.